Hey guys, what's going on? So it's Kylie's birthday today. Is his birthday today? I saw somebody send him a DM saying he's definitely in his soft girl era. And you wonder why he acts like that. You can't get mad at Kylie for acting like a girl and wanting to be represented as a girl because you got people saying foolishness like that. Like, who does that? Hey, Denise. You're the first one in the chat. Hey, Chef Sky, you the second one in the chat. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I wanted to get a couple of things cleared up, and we can go further in our new year to come. So there won't be any confusions about these entities, characters, social media influencers that I have in my mouth and will have in my mouth on a regular basis on my platforms. Also, I know this person is probably in the bushes. I wanted to make it clear that whether or not allegedly this was some sort of social media drama that was created allegedly through Shamar and what's his name, LaShawn, to do this little skit of LaShawn stealing Shamar's money. I was not there. I could care less because I'm not pocket watching, so please don't check me on doing my due diligence and saying this is why Shamar's in his situation. I don't know why Shamar's in his situation. I don't live with Shamar. I don't live in the state he lives in. Even if I did, I still don't be in people's faces like that. And also, I wouldn't investigate to the point of, dragging this out about Shamar's money because I'm not big on pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more of a concern with a lot of the viewers of content creators. People tend to, have jealous ways about themselves. They tend to pocket watch and, be on, they act the way that they act because, they know if we're doing social media and if we're consistent at it, we're definitely getting coins. So that's not for me to worry about. First and foremost, me bringing up what happened to Shamar was only out of the concern of it's the beginning of the year and why is he still in people's faces that don't serve him. Period. 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 Hey, Toby. Happy Saturday. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Now, yesterday I was supposed to go live, but I fell off to sleep. And when I got up to, I probably could have went live after I got up. I just wasn't in the mood, so I didn't go live. But hopefully today, I'm not going to make any promises, but maybe we'll do a live later on today. And, I can, fill you guys in on what's going on. Still early, but I want to show you guys something. Hey, Bond, Denise, Toby. All right, let me show you something really quick. So I mainly want you guys to see the date of this video. Tell me if you can see it. Hold on. This video premiered of MayBaeLife, September 28th, 2022. Now, I know you guys might not follow her, but I'm quite sure a lot of you guys heard of her. She's very famous for creating relationships that sometimes I feel like she wants to go bad so she can use that for content. And I just want to let you know that it's definitely back on the portfolio. I was doing content on Maybay in 2022. So this ain't no new rodeo for me. So I just want to let y'all know, ain't nobody over here. If you think that I'm just jumping on the bandwagon of talking about this situation, you are sadly mistaken. I have many videos of me talking, doing commentary about Maybay's behavior and what I peep about her. But I do stay neutral because I don't know her in real life. I only know what comes out of her mouth. So I want you to listen to something that I said back in 2022. It still remains the same, and I'm going to speak on it.
She's on a charging spree.
Hold on.
And
here we go.
So someone had brought to my attention about Maybay and this party. She's on a charging spree. And a lot of her audience is the Black community. Now, I'm not trying to do the color.
I'll pull up her page after you listen to this video, guys, so you'll know. And you can go over and follow it too. Because I'm not a commentator who does commentary on people and I gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to put her link in the description by default in every video that I post going forward as of today. So if you want to follow her on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, any of her social media handles, even Big Go, she does Big Go too. You can follow her. But I'm going to put her YouTube and no, not her Facebook page, but her YouTube channel on my YouTube videos on YouTube. And I'll have it in the description box of every video going forward, even if it's not about her. It'll have her channel so you can go subscribe.
Colorist thing and, you know, say that, you know, she's being this way to one group. So let's get that out the way. But it's just something that I am noticing that is, you know, coming quite surprising. I've been following her for a while. Things have been questionable in the past, but, you know, until you have solid, concrete evidence.
I feel like when I'm listening to my own video, sharing this with you guys right now, it's almost like this video was done yesterday. Because when people, you know, keep up the same toxic habits, they get the same results. And nothing has changed about who Maybay is, MayBaeLife is, and what she's doing. I don't knock the hustle, so I won't be getting into the hustle. I'm just getting into what I view her as out of looking at her with my two eyes and what I, you know, think of what she's doing. You know, if she's doing it to take care of her family and herself, kudos to her. I don't care about none of that. This is just commentary. I don't get off, I don't log off of social media and bring these people's personal lives into mine. I keep it right on social media.
Evidence from what's coming out of the horse's mouth, you really can't accuse somebody of anything. But I just want to say now on the 27th, she did a live. It was for like 14 minutes, and the title was "What Really Happened at Party." But there were obviously some things that happened, and I'm quite sure that the
Hey, the panel. Hey, Christina. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, Angelica. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Queen. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Luna. Hey, Pretty. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Renee. Hey, Kim. Hey, Karna. Hey.
things that were floating around social media wasn't rumors. Allegedly, which made me almost fall off my chair, she was charging $1,000 just to be with her, stay the night with her at her party. So I guess now MayBaeLife thinks that she's
ain't no way in hell I would pay nobody that does social media just like myself, no, $1,000 just to be in their company. A company, excuse me. And I wouldn't expect any of my supporters to do that for me. That is crazy.
Celebrity. And I think they were charging $11 on Facebook. Put the figures of what the charge was, because it seems like just to get next to MayBaeLife, it's not genuine. You know, I love you for supporting me.
Yes, she was going to she was having functions. Sometimes she'd go out of town to meet these people, and she would charge them $1,000 just to meet her. It was like almost like I don't even know what to call it. Crazy work. She has a strong hold on a portion of the Black community, sadly to say. That's just my opinion.
What's up? I'm feeling good. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Okay, let's do an update real quick on this tummy tuck, okay? Let's look at it. I need to rub some oil on it because it's kind of dry.
Hey, Trill.
Okay, let's get some oil.
You guys are my people, this, that, and the other. It's like, in order for you to be on the program that I'm on, in a pandemic, you need to spend your coins in order to be in my presence, or even to look at me celebrating at a birthday party or whatever sort of party that she was throwing. Everything's a charge. She's putting a charge on everything, but what made it look really shady yesterday is, why would you go live and put what really happened at party? And she talked nothing about what happened at the party. You would have thought that because she is a medium to, I would consider, big YouTuber, that if you put...
I do get massages. I'm only supposed to give massages now after the 6th month. I'm not supposed to have to get massages anymore, though, honestly. If you don't wear it, will your stomach come back? I don't know. Yeah, I am legally blind in one eye.
Put that in the title. Obviously, you were aware that people were talking on social media about what went down, and you would think that you would want to clear up the rumors, but I think that she could care less. What happened happened. The ones that did pay to see her in person and stay the night with her or whatever, or stay the maybe not overnight, but party with her for the night, they paid the money. And the ones that weren't going to pay $1,000 allegedly, that's what they're saying that she was charging, they looked at it $11 or so on Facebook.
You're here, Muñecas, now. Thanks for referral. Did you tell them I referred you, Renee? I referred you. I'm glad. How long have you been in there in the recovery home? You got your surgery. I'm so excited for you.
I'm just not understanding why she would get on live and try to make people think that she was going to get on there to explain herself about the party, and gets on and she's showing everything else except for what happened in questioning. So, I'm getting to the point that I'm starting to side eye her. Obviously she titled the video the way.
No, you didn't say pork butt.
She did, because everybody wanted to know the answer to it. But what you have to realize from her title in the video that way is, you was not going to get the answer to that question. She was going to talk about herself and what she felt like talking about, and she probably feels as though she doesn't have to give an explanation to what she's doing. But see, you can't really blame Maybay, because she's doing what she's doing. Her behavior is sporadical, all over the place. She's kind of, sort of, to me, has changed quite a bit. She's almost turned into like sort of a drama channel, where before she kind of sort of was to herself with the poly relationships that she was in. She talked about it, but it was here and there. You know what I'm saying? It was respectfully spoke about, and she was kind of like laid back, cool, calm, and collective. Now we're seeing this dramatic person who, seems to be always trying to cover up lies. It's never her side. that is to blame, just like the incident with her daughter, who she went against and took on the other party's side. And the daughter had to reach out to her and apologize, instead of them apologizing to each other. The daughter had to break the ice so that they could, remain mother and daughter and also friends, because they were real close. I know that the daughter did say some disrespectful stuff to her mother. I get it. In the heat of the moment, we all say things that we don't mean. That's why it's best not to say anything at all. But there's a lot of shady stuff going on. And like I said, go ahead, Maybay, get your money. But I'm just telling you guys, if it's not at an affordable price and she's trying to teach a class or doing something, to me that's senseless. Partying. So you're gonna stay the night with her or party the night away with her, and you're just gonna spend $1,000. You mean to tell me you're not gonna wake up and be affected that you just gave this woman $1,000 of your money just to party with her? You're making her life so much better than you're making your own life. And I just want to say, what sense does that make? It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not truly understanding why people are okay with
Put your shirt
accepting
down.
this behavior from her. She's on here showing her stomach. This don't have nothing to do with what the video is supposed to be about. Nobody wants to see your stomach, man. She's showing her tummy tuck, everything going around. What happened the day of that party? Did you charge $1,000? Did it suck? And did you know that the party sucked? And did you hear that the other people that may have went to the party or viewed the party on Facebook Live, did you hear about the complaints of the entertainment that you were serving out to your supporters? Did you hear about it? How do you feel about it? Do you feel any kind of way about it? What's the deal? Because for you to sit there and title that video like that, and then you don't talk nothing about the party, something's not right. And I smell somebody who's saying, I don't give a damn. And, hey, if you like it, I love it. But in this day and age, guys, you really need to be mindful of how you're spending your money. It seems like this girl is a gold digger. She's trying to suck all the energy and the money she can get out of her subscribers. People look at sometimes YouTubers as celebrities or celebrity status, and they go overboard with doing things to be recognized or to respect that commentator. But in all actuality, that commentator is not thinking about you at all. They're just glad that you gave them your money so that they can spend it on themselves or their loved ones around them, and so they can eat and live well while you're struggling. So you guys got to sometimes make stuff make sense. You can't really be mad at Maybay if you guys are honestly giving your money to her and she's not deboing you to get it. You have to be mad at yourself. There's got to be something within you that you have to say that it has to come a time in our lives that we have to look within ourselves, ask, why are we making these foolish decisions like paying for these classes that are $750 and now paying for birthday parties or parties that she's having, paying the $1,000 just to stay the night with her allegedly, and then paying if that wasn't worse or good enough, she also said, and the ones that can't make it to be near her, they can pay $11 just to watch her party. And from what I heard from people, the party sucked. So people just blew money for what? You guys really got to stop this. I understand that she is a popular entity right now. She's in everybody's mouth right now on social
media. So I bring this up because I can already see everything that she did to blow up in 2022. It was short-lived because we're in the year 2026, but definitely, she's definitely going to be where she was at. And she's definitely going to be swindling And I say Black community because she's drawn to the Black community. Her friends are in the Black community. And it seems like those are the people she gets over on. So I hope people are being really mindful of that. I really see Maybay, going back up. And that's okay to go back up when we fall. But to go back up and you're doing the same demonstration of how you fell and got back up, and you're doing it that way again, that means nothing's changed about her. And just be prepared for them $750 YouTube classes or Facebook classes. Just be prepared for getting charged for being in her presence $1,000. You know what I'm saying? People can only do what you allow them to do. So, it's pretty much on you guys how y'all want it to be. Like when she does get back on her feet. And I really feel like when she gets back on her feet, she doesn't feel like she's been treated in social media like she should have. She feels like, she fell hard. She's going through stuff in her relationship with her wife, and they're about to get a divorce, and everybody's dogging her out and talking about her. Sometimes you got to watch those people, because instead of them turning it into something positive, they can look at it as soon as I get back on my feet, I'm going to start robbing these son of a bees again. And charging $750 classes, knowing that the only way to make it on social media is consistency. There's no magic bullet. There's nothing I can tell you on the back end that's going to make a bit of difference to your success. You have to be consistent in order to get to where you need to be, period. Let me see something. Happy Saturday. Hey, player. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. I got these headphones on my ear. Every time I keep them on too long, I get a headache. But yeah, I just want to bring that up. And then like the situation with Shamar, he hasn't really been active on social media. I know that he's okay and everything on the back end, but yeah, I worry about that little man sometime, because I can't believe that he played himself and allowed for LaShawn to get him to hang out. And then LaShawn gets one of his flukies to fight him. That goes crazy. That goes crazy. But was it Kylie's birthday yesterday or today, guys? Can somebody put it in the chat? Can somebody put it in the chat? We all do. We all do what, guys, sweetie? Just beware. Like I always say, I can lead a horse of water, but I can't make him drink. But I see sometimes things that a lot of people don't see. And this is going to be a hell of a year, 2026. Yep. I think yesterday. You went player, you think what yesterday? Y'all know I've been talking a mile a minute, so I'm trying to multitask. I think yesterday. Worry about Shamar. Yeah, Shamar, he's been kind of quiet. So I hope that he's, not laid up in the bed somewhere recouping, because he just got out of the hospital because of pain, and then he gets into a fight. And I know that can't be good for his body at all, because he has that sclerosis. What is it called? So, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but it's definitely a something to do with his spine. Kylie's birthday was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, because like I told y'all, I went to sleep yesterday. And when I woke up, I didn't feel like, going live. I wasn't checking for nothing. I was just relaxing. And I wasn't too sure if it was yesterday or today. But he's showing the DMs in his story. And somebody had put in the story, I guess trying to be funny. You're definitely in your soft girl era, So it's like, before you start getting mad because a content creator referred to him as a she and this and that, another, low key, people that call themselves, Kylie supporters, are referring to him as a she. So, it is what it is. If he wants to be referred to as a she, then she it is. We all know biologically he's a man. And he looks like one. With a 5 o'clock shadow. We ain't got to remind him who he is. I'm quite sure he knows that he's not a woman. He don't look like one. And if that's how women look, that's scary. You feel me, player? That's scary. That goes crazy. That's crazy work. Yeah, but I just wanted to come and see how y'all was doing on this Saturday. And also to let y'all know that I'm definitely going to be covering Maybay. Because I feel like, I do see that, on her face, it seems like she's definitely going through life lessons. But I think that she's running out of content. So like she usually does, she uses her personal situation in her relationships for content. SL King, it says, SL, you only want people to understand when they are not being played with. And I don't know why people don't listen. You do try, though. I honor your integrity. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Right. And I try, but like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Sometimes people have to see things, for what it is and learn from those mistakes on their own. That even, applies to like my son. I have one child and I tell him stuff for his own good all the time. Does he always listen to what I'm saying? Absolutely not. And sometimes he has to learn on his own. And he has learned on his own. So that's just the bottom line. But I do want to keep MayBaeLife, or whatever what she wants to be referred to, still in my prayers. And also I want people to also be mindful that she is definitely going through something. Whether she's monetizing it or not, it's her business. She's a content creator and she's creating content, and people are tuning in to watch it. So, who are we to judge? But I'm just saying beware, because sometimes when people hit rock bottom and they know how to get up, that's dangerous, because she can definitely get up, which I know she will. And when she gets up, she can start taking from people who really don't have it to give, but, manipulate these groups into, taking from their kids' mouth because they want to be where Maybay's at on social media. And they see those screenshots of what the earnings are a month, and they think that they're going to make the same thing like us social media influencers make. And I'm never going to paint like a picture of this being easy and that you're just going to straight out the gate be making thousands and thousands of dollars a month, because I would be lying. That's why that's not my hustle. When I say hustle, I mean as in a job. I I'd rather do the content and if people want me to help them grow their social media handles, I give the game for free. And I try to help and inform you guys without charging you. And if I do ever charge, you know what I'm saying, to get you up and running on your social media platforms so you can have a residual income, I would never charge no $750. And it would never cost no $1,000 to see me. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like I'm a regular person. I'm a real person. We all come from the struggles, and I'm not going to just, start getting money and start doing stuff like that. That's not being real. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to sometimes treat people like you want to be treated. But sometimes this money blindsides people. I say that a lot in this sector. A lot of people, I didn't gave the game to a lot of people out here on YouTube. They listen in the bushes. A lot of these commentators probably don't like me in real life, but they took notes on how to do their YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and duplicate some of my style of content. And they're making thousands and thousands of dollars a month, thanks to me giving free game. But you're not going to have people that are like me. Yeah, you gave a lot of free game to a lot of people in the circus. Exactly. Right, exactly. But see, I don't look for blessings from people. God gonna bless me 100-folds. So but I'm definitely not gonna be sitting up there taking advantage just because I have a one-up on somebody and I know the game and how to make money on social media. I'm not gonna take advantage of somebody because they perhaps could have children and I could be taking from them children's mouths. And even if I'm not responsible for them kids, I'm still going to be responsible and mindful. Even when the people who born these kids, who carried these kids for 9 months, are not being mindful, I'm going to be mindful that they probably have kids that I'm taking from their kids' mouth. So that's how I think. That's how I process things. That's why good things happen for me. Salute, Cyrus. All money ain't good money. That's all I'm trying to say to y'all. All money is not good money. And sometimes, and like around the time when Maybay was making a lot of money, this is the crazy part about the whole situation. She shouldn't have had to be charging no $1,000 for no $1,000 for you to see her in person, no $750 for no classes. She was making so much money, she still would have been making money and even quadruple the money if she was charging realistic prices, like $50, $100, maybe $250 the most. But some of these content creators go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And see, you charged all these people all that money years ago, and you ain't got nothing to show for now. So we'll go around, come around. I tried, Denise. Yep, that's it. That's all. Yep. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. I'm so busy running my mouth. Let me even see where the likes are at. Yeah, I can't wait to yeah, but I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been kind of really showing out for me, and it's only like day 3 of the new year. I don't know. It seems like it's been a shift in the audience, and it's been a shift in a good way for me. And, that's to me like showing me the signs that I need to know that you definitely still going to have your ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? It's like the stock market. But I'm definitely starting the year off where I want to be with you guys, man. I'm never going to leave my YouTube astray. You know what I'm saying? Not over here. This is a foundation of, things that are going on right now in my current life. And without you guys in that community, I wouldn't be nowhere. So, you know, sometimes you got to remind content creators, you guys do, that we make y'all who y'all are. And I tell y'all that all the time. Stop praising these people that don't praise you, that don't appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That want, but never give nothing back, but disrespect. So you guys got to look at that stuff, man. You know, but it starts with looking at that stuff when you start loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll recognize the BS. That's how I look at it. Then that's when you'll recognize. You know what I'm saying? But until then, if you don't recognize it, you ain't gonna never recognize it. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So what is the weather looking like over where y'all are at? It's 31 degrees. It says, we know that doing what you do isn't easy, and that's why not everyone can do it. But some have to learn the hard way. Yeah, you're right, Denise. You're right. Some have to learn the hard way. But, you know, you bump your head a couple of times too many. And hopefully that's all that happens is you just bump your head. You make it out with no scrapes. You know, before you get it in your thick skull, that's not where it's at. You said I never heard of this lady. Yeah, she's on. Oh yeah, thank you for saying I never heard of that lady, because you just reminded me. I gotta show you her page now. Hold on. I almost forgot. And that's so funny. I just was talking about her, and when I went onto Facebook, she's in the feed. Hold on. I gotta share. That's her right there. She looks really good too, because she was bigger than that. You know, so. But, you know, she wants to be in the spotlight. But I'll tell you, I'm going to give her what she wants. Because if people follow her, you'll notice she purposely will put pictures out there that she knows people will negatively say something on it. And she does that for, you know, content. So, you know, she knows exactly what she's doing. She does. Let me see. So this is her page. This is her wife. Right here. That's Maybay. That's her daughter. That's her husband. Mm-hmm.
So, say to me.
I ain't listening to this.
Never.
Crap. She ain't getting me hit with copyright.
but my fans know it.
Ooh, child. Let me stop. You ain't doing right. S.L. Davis, you ain't doing right. Rainy in Seattle, huh? Black Snake said rainy too. Jersey cold. No, you didn't say yuck. Her personality is horrible. Yeah, I know they're getting a divorce. Yeah, it's crazy. I think she should have stayed with Melvin, to be honest with you. But she knows, you know? So, you know, that's how I look at it. But people are so mean. Like this post right here. A simple post of food. You go over to the comments and they're saying all kind of crazy stuff about this lady's food. I guess she can eat now. I remember when she first got her surgery, she couldn't eat. So she's doing all right now. Yeah. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Listen, I'm about to get off. I'll probably be on a little bit later. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. And on the way out, hit the like button. Also, share out the video. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now.